Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 1, begins with Jinwoo attending his sister Jinna's parent-teacher meeting, where her teacher praises her achievements. Jinwoo makes it clear that he won't allow her to become a hunter, even if she awakens. Later, Jinwoo meets Song Yi, an E-rank hunter from Season 1, who insists on continuing her hunter career. Jinwoo respects her decision and takes her to a dungeon gate, where they join other hunters including Kim Chul, a powerful A-rank tanker. As they enter the gate, it turns red, trapping them in a dangerous dungeon. Jinwoo explains that to escape, they must defeat the dungeon boss. The group splits into two, with Chul leading higher-ranked hunters, while Jinwoo impresses his team by providing them with supplies from his inventory. Jinwoo battles ice bears, commanding his shadow army, and eventually defeats the ice bear boss. Meanwhile, Chul's group faces fierce ice slayers, and Chul selfishly abandons his allies to save himself. The episode ends on a chilling note as an ice slayer grins ominously, hinting at the dangers ahead. Episode 2 of Solo Leveling Season 2 begins with Jinwoo summoning the shadows of the ice bear corpses. Outside the Red Gate, Baek and Dongsu argue over Jinwoo's survival, but Woo stops their fight. Inside the gate, Jinwoo meets the ice demons, led by Baruka. Using the player log system, Jinwoo learns a strange voice is controlling the demons, telling them to harm humans, but not him. Baruka demands Jinwoo hand over his allies, but Jinwoo refuses and summons his shadow army. After a fierce battle, Jinwoo defeats Baruka and turns Chul into a shadow knight named Iron. Back in the city, Jinwoo avoids Baek's questions, saying he's tired. After dropping Song Yi home, Jinwoo reflects on why he couldn't turn Baruka into a shadow. The episode ends with Jinwoo, Song Yi, and Jinho heading to their next mission. Jinwoo and Jinho finish clearing a dungeon, collecting magic gems, and celebrating completing all 19 quests. Jinho shares his plans to get a guildmaster's license and negotiate with his father, Myunghan, for control of the Yujin Guild. Jinwoo supports him and jokes about being his brother. Later, Jinwoo enters the demon's castle and starts a new quest to collect 10,000 demon souls. He battles countless demons, tames an ice bear boss named Tank, and defeats the Lord of the Lower Floors, Avaricious Vulcan, with his shadow army. Meanwhile, Jinho convinces his father to give him the guild on the condition he recruits Jinwoo. Elsewhere, Sung Jinwoo is imprisoned after being mistaken for a humanoid beast. He warns of a greater threat than dungeons or magic beasts and fights Dongsu, defeating him in a city-shaking battle. Hae-In reflects on her conversation with Choi about Jeju Island's flying ants and criticizes his secrecy. By the end, Jinwoo finishes the 75th floor of the demon's castle, collecting 2 elixir of life ingredients and vowing to find the last one soon. Episode 4 of Solo Leveling Season 2 follows Jinwoo as he seeks a rank reassessment to access higher-level raids. His overwhelming magic power breaks the machine, confirming him as an S-rank hunter, one of only 10 in the country. Choi and Woo suspect Jinwoo's involvement in the Red Gate raid, while Go offers him a position in his association to maintain balance among the guilds. Jinwoo declines, preferring to fight magic beasts. Meanwhile, Dongsu, recovering from his clash with Il-Wan, plans to retrieve artifacts to prepare for another confrontation. Jinwoo prepares to tackle the demon's castle, researching flawless gear and recruiting for an A-rank gate raid. In the dungeon, he reflects on the roles of dungeon teams while observing Hae-In and Choi's impressive skills. Sensing the dungeon boss, Jinwoo sneaks away during a break to confront it, but is stopped by Hae-In, who demands to know his intentions, leaving viewers on edge. Episode 5 starts with Hae-In stopping Jinwoo at an A-rank dungeon gate, warning him not to anger the boss. She smells him and notices he lacks the usual hunter scent. Later, miners explain that Hae-In has a rare condition making her sensitive to scents, which is why she covers her nose. Jinwoo suspects his lack of scent is due to being the player. A miner offers him more work with double pay, and he agrees. Meanwhile, Hae-In tries to get information on Jinwoo, but finds his records sealed. She finds him interesting as the only hunter with a pleasant scent. The next day, Jinwoo joins Captain Sung Kihoon's raid team as a porter. Inside the A-rank dungeon, they battle jackal beasts and high orcs. The orcs are too strong, so Jinwoo secretly helps using his stealth skills. One team member notices but keeps it a secret. At the dungeon entrance, they find it blocked by a powerful force. Suddenly, 50 high orcs appear, led by Kargalgan, who offers Kihoon a choice: follow him or die. Kihoon agrees to go. Meanwhile, Hae-In learns Jinwoo entered the dungeon, as the episode ends with Kihoon's group facing Kargalgan. Hae-In arms herself to check the A-rank dungeon. Jinwoo and Kihoon's group face Kargalgan's high orc army. Kihoon attacks but is overpowered. Jinwoo saves him and summons his shadow army. Woo learns Jinwoo and Hae-In entered the dungeon. As Woo prepares to go in, a strange aura passes. Hae-In finds dead high orcs and heads toward Kargalgan. Jinwoo powers up his army, but Kargalgan pushes him back. Woo orders backup, while Jinwoo drinks a potion and summons undead high orcs. Kargalgan sees Jinwoo as a lord and attacks. Choi fears another Jeju Island incident and sends hunters. Jinwoo's army clashes with Kargalgan's forces. Kihoon's group tries to help but is blocked. Jinwoo's mages destroy Kargalgan's shield. Hae-In and Woo arrive, confused. Jinwoo defeats Kargalgan and turns him into a shadow soldier named Fang. Woo tells everyone to keep the battle secret. Later, Choi realizes Jinwoo is stronger and asks Kihoon to bring him. Jinwoo and Jinho discuss Jinho's guild plans. Reporters gather outside the Hunters Association, talking about Lee Minsung's awakening. The episode ends with Minsung watching them.